What's up, everyone? It's been a while since we uploaded anything. Now working on the motorcycle today. Still working on two wheels, and this is my daughter's bike. Had a problem where the rear tire was popping off the rim and continuously just popping inner tubes, and I was getting angry and tired of spending money and time on this crap. So the bike is from not very good brand. That one big store with the blue and white lettering. But the problem with this tires was that this is the front tire, and you can see the bead is nice and thick all the way around. And by the bead, I mean the part that catches on the rim. There's a little metal little ridge right here. I don't know if you can see that right there. Well, on the rear tire, this is the front tire that was all the way around on both sides. Well, the rear tire goes here. You're good, you're good, you're good, and then wha-bam, nothing. So this here, I didn't even realize that until now. And I've always worked on bikes since I was, yay big. So I didn't catch that right away. So I did pop a couple tubes, like I said, and I was like, what is going on with this? And then today I realized that the bead is completely shoot off. So what we end up doing was getting some new tires, got two brand new tires, and that's what we end up with. I think it makes the rim looks very nice, black on black. And I mean, the bicycle came with that teal color that I just showed on the walls, two color tire, black and teal walls, because the bike is got a lot of teal on it. But if you have this issue and you continue to go through your tires and your tubes are popping up and your tires are not seating in the rim, the beads are popping off, you might want to look at either a bent rim or you have a tube that is hanging underneath. So if the tube, putting your tire on and you happen to put the tube in between the rim and this here, when you inflate it, it'll push up and out. Or if you don't seat this properly, or your rim is bent, or something along those lines, you will get that that situation where your tire comes over the rim. So just make sure you seat that properly, and you'll never have an issue. So making sure that my orientation on the tires are gonna be, this is gonna go forward, and then on the front tire it doesn't really matter because you don't have a sprocket. This sprocket was, I lost all the bearings on it. Well, I didn't lose them. It went bad, the old one, so I had to put a new one on. You need some special tools to get that on there. I didn't make a video. So this bike has had a couple of things. When it came from the box, the center bracket was super loose, and I was like, what is wrong with this bike? So I ended up just tightening that up, and yeah, it's about, I think it's 2 summers old, but we're good here. Look at my little mess here. I was working on this guy with my buddy yesterday. Got that on there, so hopefully I don't have to pay for oil this winter. But anyway, just take a look at your beads and make sure you seat them properly and get the right size tube, and you shouldn't have a problem. And make sure when you get bikes from WM, you check all your fitting, your lug nuts. And I will go through that bike. Don't put one of your children in a bike from a box store without going through it entirely and making sure that your kid is not gonna hurt themselves, because these people just go through these bikes and they do absolutely no effort to double check their work. Whoever is working on it probably doesn't even care, don't know what they're doing, and they just leave the stuff loose everywhere. So until the next one.